All right, everyone, brace yourselves. This is Drew Breezy, and this is for everyone that's clogging our Facebook feeds with their opinions about COVID treatment and vaccines. Unlike the small needle of the vaccine, this will probably hurt some of you because the truth usually does. Some of you pushing the vaccine on others and shaming them for not taking it should really take an inventory of yourselves. I want to be clear. I'm not anti-vaccine, and I never have been, regardless of what Rachel Maddow and Don Lemon would like you to believe. I know for a fact there are some of you that haven't exercised in decades and haven't seen a true vegetable in your grocery cart in a very long time. I'm not standing over you telling you that you better exercise and you better eat your vegetables. You do you, and I'll do me. And while we're on the subject of preaching to one another, I just want to remind you that you don't know any more or any less about medicine than the average person who has a Facebook account and a cable TV subscription. And neither do I. But I do have friends in the medical field that I know and trust. By the way, have you read the studies from Israel? Where were you when I was stuffing my face with sugar that's eaten away at critical gut bacteria that's actually proven to cause depression, anxiety, cancer, fatty liver, sleep disorders, and coronary-related disease? If this is about concern for me, thank you. I genuinely thank you for your concern. But I'm fine. If this is about your own fears and your own concerns, I understand that you don't understand. COVID is a very serious disease, and it's confusing enough that we have to deal with the disease itself without your information clouding the issue. You are not an expert. Don't think you are. Age, obesity, medical history, including diabetes and high blood pressure, compromised immunity. These are all factors to consider. These are comorbidities, and they should not be ignored. This is far from a one-size-fits-all situation. What happened to all of you supposed baby boomers who were so anti the man? Why was it okay for you to question everything for a long time, but now all of a sudden it's a horrible, deadly conspiracy theory for me to question anything? Get over yourselves. My natural immunity is 12 times more powerful than your manufactured immunity when it comes to break through COVID cases. What you're doing is basically telling me to put my ice cream back in the freezer at the grocery store because it's making you fat. If you're vaccinated, I am proud of you, I promise. So you shouldn't have to worry about whether I'm vaccinated or not. I don't need to be shamed for my own medical decisions, just like you don't need to be shamed for your medical decisions or your medical ineptness. You don't know as much as you think. I've made it this far in life by evaluating facts, waiting out the BS, and making my own decisions. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory to say government doctors have an agenda. They're trying to cure everything with a broad stroke. They want to push whatever the government tells them to push. Elected officials. Real medical doctors in the field have an agenda to keep you healthy. They're going to guide you on what's best for you. They're not worried about my health. That's my doctor's decision. It's true that about 95% or so of the medical community has taken the vaccine. Yes, 95% of the medical community is dealing with patients on a daily basis that are infected with COVID or potentially infected with COVID. So if you're worried about walking around the supermarket or the Home Depot, your level of paranoia is almost as unhealthy as COVID is. Stop projecting your fears onto me. I don't do a whole lot more than hang out in my condominium, walk on the river walk here, go to the grocery store and to Home Depot every once in a while. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not seeing patients every day. I'm saying this earnestly and with peace and love. When you're the complete picture of health, mental and physical, and you have medical degrees to back it up and you're free of any medicines, I'll take your advice on whether or not I should be vaccinated. Until then, I'll respect your freedom if you respect my freedom. I'm Drew Breezy, and I'm entitled to my opinion.